and hours and trying to build a party in Arkansas at a time when, if you were a Republican, you had leprosy. You know, I mean, that's the way people looked. We were a Democrat stronghold. And so I'm proud of those people that worked so hard. And then those of us who pranced in here and were handed this amazing gift of a Republican supermajority in our state capitol. We have control of the House, we have control of the Senate, and we have control of the governor's office, supposedly. And so this is our chance, folks. This is our shining moment in history. Why? Because the people of Arkansas, after listening all these years to our hard-working conservatives trying to get the Republican Party, trying to turn this state from a blue state to a red state, it finally happened, and now everybody's watching. Did we tell people the truth? Are we going to go down in history as the party in Arkansas who actually governed and legislated the way we campaigned? Or are we going to be the party who goes down in the history of Arkansas as the Republican Party who campaigned one way and then legislated in another, which wasn't in the benefit of the people? Are we going to be the party that goes down in smoke with one Republican after another being investigated, being indicted for kickbacks and corruption? Are we going to go down in state history as the party that, in spite of the fact that we said about those Democrats, hey folks, listen, we got to get rid of the Democrats. Give the Republicans control of the state. Because look at those Democrats. Look at what they're doing. They're increasing your taxes. They're increasing government spending. They're growing government. And look at all that corruption. Man, we got to get rid of those folks. And then they said, okay, it's your turn. And now look what we've done with our first 4 years. We've increased taxes, we've grown government, we've increased government spending, and now we have Republicans under an FBI investigation for corruption. You see, now you understand why I'm standing here today in the middle of a governor's race, in a situation where if you told me this time last year, Jan, in a year, you're going to be in the final days of asking the people of this state to put you in the governor's seat, I would have laughed. I would have laughed my head off. No, I've never run for political office, not even a school board. Never been interested in political office. I'm standing here because I went to the state capitol a year ago because of misrepresenting Republicans who are about to vote away the rights of the people of our state in conflict with the Arkansas State Constitution and the Republican Party platform. I went to fight for our party, to fight for our reputation, to fight for the people. And many of you know, how many of you saw the end result of that battle I had in the House Judiciary? It was in a video that went viral. Yes, okay. 1.4 million views last time I checked. But at the end of 3 weeks of battling those misbehaving Republicans, it got down to me in House Judiciary doing this. And when Jan gets down to this, and when I get to the point that I'm saying, if you vote the wrong way on this legislation in conflict with the will of your constituency and the rights of the people of this state, I am going to be your worst nightmare in your district. Yeah. Jeremy? No, was it Jeremy? Who was it? Who was it?
Shepherd.
Yeah. Raised his hand. Mr. Chair, she's threatening us. She's threatening us. I said, no, sir. It is not a threat. It is a promise. And what was that promise? The promise was, I'm coming to your district. I'm going to show the people and tell the people what you did while they weren't looking. And why suddenly they weren't as free as they were just the day before. So here we are. I'm asking you to put me in the Chief Executive Officer's position of this state. And there are those of you in this room who don't know me, and that's why you're here tonight. So I feel like I'm going to share some things about me. I'm going to share some differences between the governor and Jan Morgan. And then we'll kind of close things out, and then we'll open up time for questions. And hopefully when you leave here, you'll know with certainty, one way or the other, who you're going to vote for. What are you looking for? How do you want your state to look in 4 years? Jan Morgan, I'm a born-again Christian, first and foremost. I did not step into this race without spending hours on hours on my knees, seeking God's wisdom for this decision. And when I prayed, I didn't say, God, please make me governor of Arkansas. I said, God, I don't know what your will is for my life. I don't know. All these people keep asking me to do this, and I just, please, just open doors that need to be open, close doors that need to be closed. I just want to make sure that whatever I'm doing what you want me to do, and I'm serving your will. So, when I shared that in an interview with a mainstream media person, you can imagine how that went over. So are you saying that you believe God wants you to be governor of Arkansas? I said, no, not at all. I'm saying, I know for certain it is God's will that I entered this race. For whatever reason, that I know. The outcome, I'm going to live with regardless. So, now you know, even as a leader, Jan Morgan will always be seeking divine wisdom. Because I know it's never about me. Born again Christian, I'm a wife, a mother. I am a small business owner. I own the gun cave, indoor shooting range in Hot Springs. Welcome. Glad you could join us. Hey. I'm an NRA and state police certified firearms instructor. I teach people the skills they need to save their lives. I love that. I'm an NRA certified range safety officer. That means I am obsessive about making sure that people that come into my facility handle guns safely, or rifles safely. And I'm glad to say that we have a 100% accident-free record in the 4 years that we've been doing this. I'm very particular about the clientele in my facility, and I make no excuses for that, and I stand by my position on I decide who gets to shoot in my facility. And the day the government comes in and tells me who I have to allow to handle lethal weapons and who I can't, I'm going to shut my doors. I'm responsible for the safety and security of people there. People say, well, what qualifies you to be governor, though? I mean, why not state representative or senate or city council or mayor? First of all, it's because the people asked me to, by the thousands, number one. Number two, all the things I just mentioned qualify me. I already meet all the qualifications that are listed by the state government, number one. But number two, I think the fact that I've never served in political office is an asset, not a liability. Gotten us into this mess, have they not? I mean, think about it, folks. I don't believe our founding fathers ever envisioned that people would go into office, and most of them are lawyers, and never come out, and stay there forever and get rich off the backs of the people. I think that our founding fathers meant for people from all walks of life. To me, the best governing body is a governing body that's made up of teachers, homemakers, bankers, doctors, firearms instructors, just a wide variety of people. Because when you have that kind of diversity come together on your legislative floor, then when you're making decisions that impact the people's lives, you have a larger group to work from. That's what I think our founding fathers meant. And you're supposed to get in there and serve, and then get out.
Yeah, that's right.
Get out. I can tell you, and my campaign team wants to argue with me about this, and they hate it when I say it, but once I get the microphone on, there's nothing they can do. I have said from the beginning, this is a one-time deal, folks. This is a one-time deal. I'm in this race. We're going to be in this primary. If the people of this state do not select me to be the Republican nominee, you will not see me standing before you again asking for your vote. I'm not going to do it. There are other ways for me to fight, and hopefully the next time there will be some more conservatives, because I'm steadily trying to grow conservatives and find the conservatives and pull them out of the woodwork in our state, because they're there. We just got to get these people, good people, to step up and run for office. I'm here because we didn't have time to find somebody, and everybody said, you're it. I said, okay. So, besides that, Ronald Reagan was an actor when he ran for governor of California. How did that work out for us?
Oh, yeah.